Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Angel Guidance Message. I'm Ramona Remisat, intuitive guidance coach, angel therapy practitioner, and I'm here to help you learn how to tap into, understand, and trust your inner guidance so that you can take fearless action in your life and business and not get caught up in all the crazy stuff that everybody else is telling you to do. So welcome. It is Thursday, October 26th. And I've got a lot of writing to do today. I'm in my writing clothes. I got my cozy hoodie on and lots to do today. So let's get going with the angel message. Today I am working with the Healing with the Angels deck. And today's card is really interesting because this message was kind of an overriding theme for this year of 2017. When I did my forecast readings back at the beginning of the year for clients, I took them through their year specifically month by month, and shared with them specifically, okay, in January, this is what the messages are about. Here's what you need to focus on. Here's what to be aware of. Here's what might be blocking. And we did that for every month. But as I did these forecast readings, there were sort of these overarching messages that kind of kept coming up over and over again. And so these are sort of the universal themes for the year. And one of the images that kept being shown to me was this idea of a bullseye target, right? And kind of like having your head down and you're looking ahead at your target, which is whatever goals you want to accomplish this year, and being able to block out all of the noise out there, like I said, right? And only be taking action on what you are being guided to do. You know, if you ask for guidance, it will show up for you and they will give you your next step by step. And as you walk through your year focusing on that, that's how you get to December 31st, popping that champagne and celebrating because everything you wanted showed up in your life, right? So what's coming up is focus. And this is going back to that exact same idea of needing to kind of have your bullseye target in front of you, keep your head down, blocking out all the extraneous stuff, you know, what this expert is saying and that guru and what the internet is saying and what social media says and what your friends say and what, you know, that sort of whatever, you know, person is telling you. And it's good to get outside information, but at the end of the day, you have to run it through your own filters, make sure it resonates with what your own inner guidance is sharing with you, right? Because if you don't, you'll just be super confused and you'll end up spinning around in circles and going nowhere fast. So this is the year really about, that's why I'm so passionate, this is the year to really teach people how to tune back into themselves and stop the madness. Stop running outside of yourself for answers, listening within, connecting to that power that you have within you. And focus is all about that. It's reminding you to get in touch with that. And the other secondary message that's coming up here with this is reminding you to really be focused on what you're telling yourself internally. What is your internal dialogue or your self-talk? And that's related to your thoughts, to focus on what you're thinking about, because as you think thoughts, they are manifesting into form. And so you want to be focusing on, like the card says focus, you want to be focusing on all the things you want, not all the things you don't want, right? So for example, I am preparing and working on the retreat that I'm going to be hosting in June. So I am staying very focused on what I want that outcome to look like, right? How I want it all to take shape and to stay strictly looking at that bullseye target, not letting all the overwhelm and the worry about different things come into play and getting distracted and focusing on that because that, well, you know, I don't want that, right? I don't want that to show up. I don't want more confusion and worry and overwhelm. I want to stay focused on that awesome outcome, the transformations that are going to take place for people who attend, all of that. That's what I'm focusing on. So that's the same thing, you know, and if you have, I'm just going to use this as an example, if you have a health challenge, right? It's easy to focus on, what doesn't work, how you're not feeling great, if you have pain, you're focused on the pain, and I get that. But you want to try as hard as you can to switch that focus. Even though, this part of me isn't working well, what can you say is working well, right? Can you focus on that and switch that attention around? Those kinds of things. So hopefully that's making some sense to you. You want to really stay focused on what you want, not on the things you don't want. Same with money. If you have a money situation, it's easy to get focused in the fear and then lack and the not enough, but that's just going to bring you more of all of that, right? So you want to focus instead on what you want, even if you don't have it yet, right? What does that look like for you? You know what I mean? So that's really the kind of couple of messages that are coming up with this card, but it's stay focused. It's that reminder to check back in, because there's still time, you guys. The year isn't over yet. It's going really, really fast, but the year isn't over yet. So there's still time to turn things around if it's going in a way that you didn't want it to go, but it will take your focused attention, and it will take you to focus and pay attention to the guidance that's coming through. So ask for the guidance. Notice it when it comes up. It's going to repeat, right? So notice what's repeating in your life, the thoughts, the ideas, the feelings that you have, things you're seeing and hearing over and over again. What is that that's showing up for you? And for the love of God, take action on that. If you recognize guidance and you don't do anything with it, you can't be fully supported. You have to do part of the work. So as you get guidance, take a step with it, right? It's that step by step by step, like I said, that's leading you closer and closer and closer to that bullseye target, and you will get there. And you want to block out all that extraneous noise and just get really, really good at listening to your guidance. And if that's something you're struggling with, if you feel like you have no clue what guidance looks like for you, if this is an idea that you really want to start to embrace and really live your life from this place. Not just, I'll listen to my inner guidance when I have a big decision to make, but you really want to live from that place day in and day out, then I think you will want to get on my list for the retreat. Meaning, as details emerge about it, you will be the first to know. It's not that you're signing up for it. You're just going to be on the interest list saying, yeah, this is kind of interesting to me. I want to learn more. And like I said, as I release details, you will be in the know. So if that's something you're interested in, you really want to work from this place of inner guidance, then go to www.tinyurl.com, so tinyurl.com/BC retreat, because it's taking place in British Columbia. So you will get on the list after you've registered to be on it. And then, as I said, as the details come up, you will be the first to know. They're going to be emerging fast and furious. Here I'm just working on some final details. So that's the message for today, guys. Stay focused. All I keep hearing is keep your eyes on the prize, right? Whatever that is for you, whether it's a career thing, a health thing, a relationship thing, a life thing, whatever, right? It's there for the taking, but you have to stay focused. And as you receive instructions with the next step, you have to walk it out, right? Does that make sense? So that's it for today. That's it. All right, I'm going to have breakfast and then I'm getting writing. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll be back here tomorrow early because then tomorrow I'm off on a conference all day. And I'm really excited because tomorrow night I'm going to see Teresa Caputo, the Long Island medium. I'm very excited to see her live in person. So, so focus today, guys, and remember to mind your thoughts. Really stay focused on what you want, not what you don't want, and don't get caught in that spiral that just sucks you down. All right, that's it for today. Have a great one, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning.